I'm Cynthia Stafford, and I won $112 million.
Cynthia Stafford is living every lottery winner's dream after nabbing $112 million with her big brother and father. She's got the cars, the clothes, and the big house in LA's exclusive Pacific Palisades. It's all a long way from her old life in LA's South Bay.
We're in Hawthorne. I'm at my old house. It's been painted since I've moved. I've been in Palisades for years, and it's only been 2 years, but to me it seemed like it's been a much longer time. So this house represents a past, good and bad, because there were some things that happened that I don't want to remember.
The tough times began 10 years ago when Cynthia's beloved younger brother Keith was killed by a drunk driver.
In '99, my brother was hit by a car. He was crossing the street and got struck by a drunk driver.
With no one to care for them, his children were put into foster care.
There were times when we were in foster homes together, and then there were times where they would put us in different cities.
When that happened, I knew I had to step in, get them out, be a parent to them.
The court gave Cynthia custody of the two youngest, Kamani and Sigourney. She quit her job as a computer account exec to raise them. But for 8 years, the older children went from one foster home to another, while Cynthia fought for the right to care for them too.
And I didn't think that they should be raised by other people. I felt that they should be with their family.
The night Cynthia wrote $112 million on a piece of paper, she visualized all the children around her.
She with a smile from ear to ear, 112.
A few weeks later, her numbers came in.
Money came. I remember having to go to court shortly after that. And they treated me a little bit differently, too, at that point, which is interesting, what money can do. And things just started rolling the right way for us. But I'm a fighter, so I won. I won the money. I don't give up.
And me and my sister started screaming. We were so happy. We were crying and just screaming.
Cynthia won custody of the four youngest and is raising them as her own. And she's as proud as any mother could be.
Almost as good as you. Charmaine is very poetic. She's a great writer, and she's into fashion. Jamil is very strong when it comes to athletics. Sigourney, very artistic soul, too. They're all very artistically creative kids. She's a great musician and singer.
Yeah.
And Kamani, he's good at negotiating for everybody else. I say that he'll be a really good attorney.
With the children safely in her care, Cynthia looked around for other ways to give back.
She said, okay, if $1 million is what you need, then consider it done.
Hi, my name's Alexa, Christine Midsow, and we want $1,000 per week for life.
Hey, why not? You never know.
In 2008, Nino Minnesale gave his wife a Christmas present she'll never forget. A scratch-off that won them $1,000 a week for life. But the Minnesales were lucky long before the lottery win came their way. When Kathy's sister gave them a gift that money can't buy.
I owe her more than you can imagine. She gave us a gift that you just can't repay. I've tried, but you just can't repay the gift of life.
14 years of in vitro fertilization treatments had left Nino and Kathy heartbroken.
We had gone through, I would say 4 or 5 in vitro fertilization. It's always, okay, it worked this time, and it's going to work this time, and it just never did.
And she tries to stay strong through everything, but you can always tell behind that there was a lot of sadness going on. To see them going through that, I'm going to start crying. I just one day casually said, well, why don't you use me?
IVF doctors used Kathy's egg and Nino's sperm so that Chris could be surrogate mother to the couple's biological baby. 9 months later, Alexa was born.
I said, this must be what it feels like to win the lottery. I said, I just can't believe we got to bring this baby home. And 3.5 years later, we end up being lucky enough to win the lottery, so I feel like I've won twice.
But Chris isn't the only one who made this lottery-winning couple's dream of a family come true. In moments, Alexa will come face to face with the man who made her life possible.
All right, we're going to go see Dr. Keltz.
Hello, Alexa. Up next, a day of reckoning for the millionaire coach.
Come on!
And later, the lottery winner who's building an empire.
Exciting stuff.
It's my dream team.
Do low-income earners spend more money on the lottery than high-income earners? Find